All right. What's going on, guys? Ray Yerg's back here. Just saying NFL Pick Show. This is week 3 NFL picks. I'm going to run down my picks that I usually do in the Pick 6 contest. I won't spend too much time here. So at the end, let's try and make some money. All right. I'll just get right into it. Sorry about the camera there. Right into it. First pick, I'm going to take the Bills -1 at home against the Rams. I know this is a tough one. You can say for both sides that it could be a letdown game for both sides. I actually favor the Bills a little bit more, mainly because they are at home. And I see it more being a letdown game for the Rams. Bills' defense is much better than the Rams' defense. I think Josh Allen can do enough to pull out a victory here. I know they struggled a little bit against the Dolphins last weekend, but I always kind of factor in that it's tough to play against the divisional games. So, they were playing the Dolphins, so it's tough. But Rams traveling again. They haven't really played a good defense. So the first 2 games that they've played were the Cowboys and the Eagles, both shit defenses. So the Rams actually prevailed. So Rams are stepping up in class here, playing a really good defense. So that's why I'm sticking with the Bills at -1. Second pick I like the Titans -2.5 at Minnesota. I know it's on the road. I know it's a tough one, but the Vikings have not shown anything to me that indicates that they are at any point of trying to win a football game. They are absolutely atrocious. They got blown out by the Packers in week 1. They lost against the Colts in miserable fashion again in week 2. This team is a mess right now. Kirk Cousins, it looks awful. He always has anyway, but it's even more dominant this year that he hasn't had really good wide receivers to throw to. The defense looks completely lost. Titans were a great playoff team last year. Titans can move the ball. Tannehill has a great offense to work with and defense on that side too. Henry's going to be able to run the ball up the gut as he always does and put up a lot of yards. So I see -2.5. I got to take the Titans on that one until the Vikings show me something that they can actually try and win a football game. I mean, they look terrible. They've only scored like 30 points for the whole between 2 games so far. So that's what I got. Third pick, offensive blowout here. I like Falcons over 47. I know they're playing at home against the Bears, but to me, this is a big game for the Falcons. To go 0-3 is going to be really tough to come back with again, as they did like last year. So I like the Falcons over 47. I think the Bears can put a lot of points on the board themselves with the Falcons, how bad their defense is. I know the Bears has one of the top defenses, but I still think that Matty Ice can move the ball with Julio Jones a lot. And they've shown that the first 2 weeks they can put up a lot of points for both games. So I'm just going to go with the over. I think that's a safe bet there. Who I think might actually win that game. Like I said, Falcons need this game, so it's a must win for them. Falling down 0-3 is going to be atrocious. Bears would be at 3-0. That would be a huge surprise with the Bears because I've been really low on the Bears. But if they pull off that victory, I'd be pretty impressed. But Falcons at home, over 47. 3 more picks left. I like the Cardinals, -5 at Detroit. Again, Detroit's similar to Minnesota. Until Detroit can actually show me that they can actually try and win a football game, which they probably should have on week 1, but they blew that game in the 4th quarter, and Matt Patricia's just a terrible head coach, and I think he's going to end up getting fired at some point. I think they fall to 0-3. Cardinals have played unbelievably well with Kyler Murray and Hopkins. That duo right there looks unstoppable. Cardinals defense has significantly improved. They're a big-time surprise team. I put them in my Power 5 rankings this week. I love what I see from them. I know it's another East Coast game, but, I mean, they played Washington. They played the Niners. They're playing a very bad Lions team. I think they can win by at least 10 points here, so I'm taking them at -5. Fourth game, Seahawks over 56.5 against the Cowboys. Listen, we both know that both of these teams can have tremendous games, put up a lot of points. You've seen the Seahawks, what they've been able to do the first 2 weeks and how many points they've put up. You've also been able to see how many points the Cowboys put up. Big comeback victory last week for the Cowboys against the Falcons, who had a poor defense. Both of these teams have really bad defenses. Seattle's defense isn't what it used to be, but their offense is what keeps them in games. And I keep saying Russell Wilson is the person who keeps them in the game. He is the best player in the NFL, and it keeps boggling my mind that he does not have an MVP award. To me, he's the front runner. He makes that team look like a 6 or 7 win team. Okay, they're going to be able to run all over the place against the Cowboys defense. Cowboys is going to be able to put up just as many points. It's similar to the Seahawks and Patriots game like last week. Over 56.5. That's what I'm going with. Final pick, and this is probably my favorite one of the whole day. Listen, I know it's the Saints. I know they're at home, but that game against the Raiders on Monday night showed a lot of what the Saints actually could be. And for the Packers to be getting 3 points in this spot, it's just playing in the home field factor here. The home field factor with the points really shouldn't even matter at this point. There's no fans in the stadium. And I said this for the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to say it again this week. Aaron Rodgers with no fans in the stadium, it's a huge benefit to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers isn't going to have that pressure and that crowd noise, especially in a stadium like New Orleans. He's going to be able to easily read the defense, easily check down, easily pull off his snap counts, and he's just going to be able to pick them apart. Packers are averaging 40 points a game through the first 2 weeks, and for them to be getting 3 points against a Saints team that looked abysmal against the Raiders on Monday night, Drew Brees can't even throw the ball more than 20 yards down the field. Packers are going to realize that. They're going to play the short game, and they're going to let Brees try and throw it down the field. Now, unless Brees isn't the quarterback and Winston comes in and is able to give them more of a chance to win, which I believe Winston, I think, gives the Saints more of a chance with the ability to throw the ball downfield. But Packers getting 3 here is crazy. I'm taking the Packers plus 3. That's my favorite bet of my pick 6. I like this spot. I'm going to ride the Packers until the wheels fall off. They're crushing teams. They beat the Lions and the Vikings by 20-plus points in the first 2 weeks. Big benefit to Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to keep saying it. He's the second in my MVP runnings right now behind Russell Wilson. He has a big point to prove, and they're going to put up a lot of points on the Saints. If the Raiders were able to put up that many points, think about how many points the Packers can put up. So that's what I'm going with. So recap real quick. I'll show it on here. These are my pick 6 this week. Bills -1, Titans -2.5, Falcons over 47, Cardinals -5, Seahawks over 56.5, Packers +3. Those are my pick 6. Now, for the first 2 weeks, I'm 6-5-1 overall with the pick 6. 3-3 last week, 3-2-1 on week 1. A little tough last week. Lost the game by half a point in the over. That's how it is. Could have been 4-2 instead with 3-3, but no biggie. We're in a little bit of profit. That's all that matters. So hopefully this week we have a bigger week. We make some money on top of that. All right. Don't forget to go check me out on Just Saying Podcast. You can get that anywhere that you view your podcasts or listen to your podcasts. Don't forget to check out my update shows. And I'll be back I might be back during halftime during some of the games, so keep a lookout for that. I like to pop in once in a while. But enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy football, and hopefully you make some money with us. All right, guys? Take it easy.